What's happening, investors? Dean here and welcome to another video. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and we're talking about a stock that we've spoken about a long time ago, but it's as if we've forgotten about it. We haven't been covering it. A lot of other YouTubers haven't been covering it, but it's moved pretty drastically this week. It's up 28.66%, and just yesterday alone, the stock went up over 12%, and it is up another 7% in the after hours. The company we're speaking about today is ATOSSA Therapeutics, ticker symbol ATOS. And there's been something that's come out in regards to President Biden that is helping with this stock. And there's also something else along the pipeline that happened a while ago. However, investors are anticipating a press release and they're getting very, very excited about it. What was interesting is I've been following this stock on StockWits, and everyone's talking about it non-stop. However, when I looked it up on Google Trends, it doesn't seem to have too much hype. There has been a slight increase in people talking about it or looking at it online. However, it's nowhere near what it was a few months ago. Atos is a pretty interesting company because they're only trading at $2.20 a share, and the average analyst price target for them is $7.50 a share. And it's not very often that you see such a small cap penny stock with such a massive upside potential. And so obviously analysts are very bullish, and it does present over 240% upside. So in that terms of things, it is a very attractive investment for a potential swing trade or a potential hold. Now, the company is working on measures to help patients recover from the Rona, but more interestingly, they're literally working on stopping cancer, particularly breast cancer. And what happened recently was President Biden on Wednesday told the nation that it's within our power to end cancer as part of a larger amount for creating an advanced health research agency similar to the Defense Department's DARPA. The president grew emotional when discussing the disease, which claimed the life of his son Beau Biden in 2015. Now, obviously, with President Biden speaking about them wanting to put more money into cancer and really trying to fund the research and try to end it, it makes sense for companies like ATOSSA to go up. Now, if we look at the stock price, the stock, as I said, over the past day, they've gone up over 12% and they're up 7% in the after hours. However, when we look a bit further back, you can see that they initially had this massive run here in around the start of January all the way up to February 4th. And this was around the time that a lot of people were getting excited in these biopharmaceutical stocks, and there was a lot of hype surrounding them, particularly when they were penny stocks. And ATOSSA was the perfect storm. They had so much in their pipeline. They had people just very interested in penny stocks and the whole sector of the medical industry. And also with analysts giving them such a big price target, there was a lot of reason for this. And obviously, a lot of people did sell out at these points because they went up so high. And it makes sense. I mean, when you're trading when you've gone from $1 a share to over $4 a share in such a short amount of time, it makes sense for people to sell off. And since then, the stock's just been consolidating. But here we see this big run. And if we look at other stocks, other cancer stocks, in the last 5 days, Cardiff Oncology has seen a run of 13%. Surface Oncology is up nearly 9%. So a lot of these stocks are up because of this Biden thing. However, ATOSSA is up much more. And the reason why ATOSSA is up so much more, I believe, is this right here. And this happened at the start of the month, so this isn't anything new. But ATOSSA Therapeutics announces ovarian cancer patient has begun treatment with oral edoxaphene under FDA's expanded access pathway. I had a read of what this was, and basically, from my understanding, when somebody is very, very sick and there's not much options left for them, the FDA will sometimes allow patients to try this experimental type medication. If we just ATOSSA today announced that an ovarian cancer patient has begun treatment with ATOSSA's proprietary oral adexaphene. The FDA previously issued a safe to proceed letter under their expanded access pathway, permitting the use of ATOSSA's oral adexaphene in this patient, and the patient has started treatment. So, as I said, typically normal patients can't get access to this. However, in special circumstances, the FDA approves it, and they've approved this patient to take ATOSSA's oral adexaphene. And now with this underway, investors are waiting for news. It's been a month. This came out April 8th, so it's been quite a decent amount of time, and investors are saying, with Biden saying what he just said, with the hype behind the stock being pushed up so much, if they release a press release about this tomorrow, some positive news, or we find out that he worked in this patient, this stock could skyrocket, particularly with those analyst price targets rather. This stock could easily not only catch up to them, but maybe surpass them. I wouldn't be surprised if we get to the $7 a share range and do see a bit of sell-off, because a lot of people might be looking at the analyst price targets and trying to sell out just before we hit that. I'm sure people will hold also. However, it depends. It depends how we go. It depends how the investors take this news and how many people get into the company off this news alone. Now, I would say that if negative news comes out about this, the stock will tank quite a substantial amount. So be very, very cautious here. If you want to swing trade this, be very, very cautious. The counter argument to this is it still could be a good time to get into this stock, even though they've gone up so much, because in the long run, with the analyst price targets and with what they're trying to do and so much in their pipeline, it could surpass these numbers. However, as a swing trade, it's obviously higher risk. Always do your own research, and for that reason, that's why I always say always do your own research before investing, because I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I just love researching and talking about stocks because I want to invest to try and make some money, and I thought, hey, let's make these videos, let's try help you make some money also, and all I ask in return is for you to invest in the like button, add the subscribe button to your portfolio, and turn on notifications. We talk about companies all the time. We talk about Neo, ChargePoint, CCIV. So there's a lot of companies that we speak about. I try to make videos daily, sometimes multiple times a day. So subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications and like this video. We did cover this stock quite some time back. Now, I'm personally not investing in them off this. And the only reason for that is because I'm already pretty invested in other companies. I don't want to put too much money in the stock market, especially on a swing trade that I consider high risk, because as I said, if something comes out about President Biden not pushing forward this bill or whatever he's trying to pass here, or if something comes out with this patient not making it or the endexaphene not helping, then this stock will tank. That's not to say that this stock doesn't have tremendous amount of potential, and that's not to say that this stock can't surpass these massive analyst price targets. You do need to remember that with analyst price targets of $7.50 a share, the stock's currently trading at $2.20 a share. Even though we've gone up so much this week, there is still over a 240% upside. So do your own research, invest. Let me know what you think. Let me know where you see this stock going in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. Also, check out my other videos on Neo and ChargePoint. I'll leave them at the end of this one. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video.